Hi guys, my name is Jess and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be discussing how rare I think the new Shady Tea Party set is going to be in the future. Now I am not currently talking about how rare it is right now. I am talking about how rare it will be in the future and what I think about it. And just a disclaimer, this is not all this is not going to be 100% correct because you never know what might happen. Like, a lot of people might be able to buy the set, a lot of people might not be able to buy the set, or things may be different since there's still currently 20 days before the Shady Tea Party set leaves the shop. Now, before we start the video, please make sure to subscribe because I put a lot of work into these types of videos, and don't forget to check out my other videos, and let's get on. Okay, so basically, when I was doing my research, I found out that a lot of people actually couldn't afford the Shady Tea Party set. And the reason why, for most of the people, were either because they got too into the past updates and they didn't have time, or they just don't have time to grind right now. So what I mean by they were doing the past updates more and stuff was because in the past updates in the summer, there were new sets, like new items, and then during the Halloween update, there were 2 new sets that cost more than 20,000 diamonds, and there were a bunch of chests that you need to find, and they were super hard to find, especially the ones in the maze and the secret walls that you have to wait, 10 seconds just to go in, or all the chests, there were tutorials, but they took very long to find, and not everybody could find them. Like me, I couldn't actually get all of them in time until the update ended because I also had to do a lot of apple bobbing and just to get candies to buy other stuff in the shop, and that was a lot of diamonds. And then after that, there was the Day of the Dead update in November, where there were a bunch of items that you had to buy as well, and they cost a lot. I'm not sure what the full price was, but it was somewhere around 80,000 diamonds. I'm not really sure. I think that's what it was, but yeah. So then during the month of December, there was this whole winter update where you had to put diamonds to fill up the tree with ornaments. That way you could get items from there, and you couldn't trade them that day, and you had to log on every single day just to get a new item, and you have to send gifts which cost money for other people to send it back to you. And then there were also 2 sets which were very expensive and a bunch of other winter items, so people did a lot of grinding back then, and yeah, you just spent a lot of money on that. Now, you're probably wondering, well, in January, there was an update that didn't cost diamonds at all. Well, the thing with that was that there was a set that everybody was basically looking for, and that took a long time. For a bunch of people, just doing the seashell quest, which was only 15 seashells, literally took them 6 hours just to find I don't know, 3 seashells, and then they couldn't find the rest, when that took a lot of time. So many people weren't really doing grinding back then. They were just completing the sets or completing the sets on alts to make sure that they can have enough to trade for extras, and that was a lot of time. So people didn't really have that much grinding time, and they didn't really pay attention to grinding much back then. And then for the February update, which was the Val update / Lunar New Year update / Black History Month update, which was 3 updates combined together, you had the new Halo, which a lot of people are currently trying to get. And then there were a bunch of stuff, over 300k diamonds, that you need to get during the span of 27 days. And a bunch of people have a lot of other stuff to do, so they can't just grind all day. I think the total of all of the Valentine's stuff is 350k, not including the Shady Tea Party set, which is a lot for just 27 days. And even I couldn't complete the whole thing. As you see, I had to like literally go on for like such a long time, and I couldn't even grind enough for one item per day. And that's just like a lot. And a lot of people can't get it online a lot like that. And then there's a new set which came out, and it's available for 20 days until the middle of March. Until the middle of March. And a lot of people currently are still trying to get like the OG Valentine's stuff, and people are like literally just trying to get the Halo every single time they can get to Divinia. And people are trading so much for the Halo right now, so they might not have enough for the actual set. So my recommendations is just like do not trade off the sets right now. Trade it like further into the future. That way people who don't have the set, and when the school is coming out, they would want to have all of the sets, and then they would trade crazy amounts like they did with the Shadow Empress sets. That's what I'm guessing that they would do. For example, they would trade off Halos and hundreds of thousands of diamonds just for one item in the whole entire set like they did with the Shadow Empress set. Now, just like a disclaimer, like in the beginning, if you guys if this isn't clear to everybody, or maybe you just missed out the first part, none of this is 100% accurate because we don't know what will happen during the span of 20 days and what might happen and what people really want in the future with the update and stuff. But there will be no St. Patrick's update, so people will be grinding a lot during that time and just offering for this. So if you have a lot of diamonds right now, I recommend buying like a duplicate of the set if you really want to. I'm not really forcing you, but it's just like a recommendation from me. But that's going to be the end of my video today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, turn on notifications, and like this video. And bye!